Did you know that cancer is responsible for nearly 1 in 6 deaths worldwide? According to the World Health Organization, cancer claimed around 10 million lives in 2020, and that number is expected to rise. Each year, millions of new cases are diagnosed, and in 2024 alone, over 20 million new cancer cases are projected globally. This steady rise is alarming. The increase in processed food consumption, stress, and exposure to harmful chemicals seems to be contributing to the problem. Then, people everywhere are searching for ways to protect their health and support recovery. But what if I told you that 5 simple foods could help your body fight cancer and repair itself naturally? Yes, these foods aren't exotic or hard to find. They might already be in your kitchen. The good news is that nature has powerful tools to support your body's defense system. So what are these foods, and how exactly can you start incorporating them into your daily meals? Keep watching as we uncover the top 5 cancer fighting and body repairing foods you need to know about. But before we start, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from? I would love to know and say hello. Now, let's get started. Number 1, green tea. Green tea comes from the leaves of the Camellias and Anthers plant. When you steep the leaves in hot water, they release a natural compound called epicolic-catechin-galate, or EGCG. ECT belongs to a group of molecules known as catechins, which have been studied for how they affect health. One of the ways EGCG helps is by reducing inflammation in the lining of your digestive tract. Inflammation can damage cells and over time increase the chance that a cell will grow out of control and form a tumor. By calming inflammation in the gut, green tea can help protect the tissues of the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and colon. When you drink green tea, it also reaches areas where cancer cells might start. Studies have shown that people who drink 2 to 3 cups of green tea every day have a lower chance of certain cancers of the digestive system. Researchers think EGCG helps block the early stages of tumor formation. In lab studies, EGCG has been shown to stop cancer cells from multiplying and to prompt them to die in a process called apoptosis. In one study, colon cancer cells exposed to EGCG stopped growing, and many of them died within a few days. That shows how green tea may help keep tiny clusters of damaged cells from swelling into larger tumors. Green tea also supports your natural defenses. Your body is always making errors when cells divide, and each error has the potential to become a tiny cancer. Thankfully, your immune system spots most of these errors and clears them away. Drinking green tea helps keep your immune cells active and ready to detect abnormal cells. White blood cells, called natural killer cells, are especially important for this. In studies, people who drank green tea regularly had stronger natural killer cell activity than people who did not. That means green tea can give your body extra help in its daily battle against misplaced cells. Another key benefit is how green tea affects tumor blood vessels. Tumors cannot grow beyond a very small size without a fresh supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered by new blood vessels. This process, called angiogenesis, is necessary when you need to heal a cut or regrow tissue, but tumors hijack it. They signal your body to build new blood vessels directly into their mass. Once blood flows into a tumor, it can grow very fast. In experiments, EGCG from green tea has been shown to block signals that tumors send to trigger angiogenesis. Without new vessels, tumors stay tiny and cannot spread. And over years, that makes a difference in whether a small region develops into a serious mass. How you brew green tea matters too. Use water heated to about 75, 85 degrees, 80 to 85 degrees. Boiling water can scorch the leaves, leading to a bitter taste and possibly damaging the beneficial compounds. Pour the hot water over 1 teaspoon of loose leaves or a tea bag and let it steep for 2 to 3 minutes. If you leave it longer, the taste grows stronger, but it can also become too astringent. 2 cups a day is a good starting point. Now, you can drink up to 4 cups without concern if you enjoy the taste. If you try matcha, a powdered form of green tea, mix half a teaspoon into warm water and whisk until smooth. Matcha delivers a more concentrated dose of catechins since you consume the entire leaf. Green tea has been enjoyed for thousands of years in Asia. And in China and Japan, tea culture grew around the idea that leaves contain a life-giving essence, and many traditions formed around careful brewing and mindful drinking. Today, researchers use modern tools to measure exactly how much EGCG ends up in a cup of tea. Even though our methods have changed, the simple act of sipping a warm cup of green tea remains a gentle, effective way to support your body's number 2, brassica. The brassica vegetables include broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and bok choy. They all belong to the same family because they share similar plant structures and related chemicals. One of the most studied of these chemicals is sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is formed when you chop or chew these vegetables, converting one compound, glucoraphane, into sulforaphane through an enzyme called myrosinase. When you eat broccoli raw or lightly cooked, you get the highest levels of sulforaphane. Sulforaphane helps in several ways. It boosts enzymes in your liver that neutralize harmful substances before they damage DNA. That means fewer errors during cell division. It also supports enzymes in your gut that reduce inflammation. Inflammation, left unchecked, can lead to a local environment that favors cancer growth. By lowering inflammation, sulforaphane helps keep tissues healthier. This compound also works against angiogenesis, the process where tumors build new blood vessels. In studies, sulforaphane inhibited signals that tumors send to attract blood vessels. That kept small masses of cells from growing larger. And researchers have taken human tumor cells and treated them with sulforaphane in the lab, and they saw clear signs of reduced blood vessel growth and slower cell division. Brassica vegetables also contain folate, vitamin C, and fiber. So folate helps repair DNA and supports healthy cell division. Vitamin C adds an antioxidant protection. Fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which in turn produce substances that help control inflammation. It's when you eat a serving of broccoli, you get all these benefits at once. To get the most sulforaphane, chop the vegetable and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. And microwaving or steaming for 1 to 2 minutes preserves much of the enzyme activity. But boiling for long periods can destroy the virus and unlower the sulforaphane. Yield. You can also blend raw broccoli into smoothies or salads. A simple recipe is to lightly steam broccoli florets and slice stalks, then toss with olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. The stalks have even more glucoraphane, and then the florets, so slice them thinly and cook until just tender. You can also saute bok choy or cauliflower with garlic, ginger, and a dash of soy sauce. Making a stir fry keeps the vegetables crisp and maximizes their cancer-fighting power. Researchers have looked at people who eat brassica vegetables regularly and found a lower incidence of cancer of the lung, colon, stomach, and bladder. While no single food can guarantee prevention, adding a daily serving of these vegetables to your meals is a safe, well-studied way to support your body's repair and defense systems. Number 3, papaya. Papaya is a tropical fruit that has a soft orange flesh and a cluster of small black seeds in its center. Beyond its sweet flavor, papaya contains an enzyme called papain. Papain helps break down proteins in your digestive tract, making it easier for your body to absorb nutrients and reducing the risk of undigested material, feeding harmful bacteria. And papaya is also rich in carotenoids such as beta-cryptoxanthin and beta-carotene. These molecules give the fruit its orange color and act as antioxidants. Antioxidants protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can harm DNA and cell membranes. Over time, that damage can contribute to cancer risk. By neutralizing free radicals, carotenoids in papaya help keep cells healthy. In addition, papaya supplies vitamin C, vitamin A, and folate. Vitamin C helps rebuild collagen and supports immune cells in detecting abnormal cells. Vitamin A supports the lining of your digestive tract, keeping it resilient against irritants. Folate assists in DNA synthesis and repair. Together, these nutrients work in harmony to support healthy cell growth and maintenance. Papaya has also been shown to reduce inflammation in tissues. In one feeding study, people who ate half a papaya a day for 2 weeks had lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. With less inflammation, the risk of cells adopting a tumor-friendly environment decreases. Eating papaya is simple. Slice it open lengthwise, scoop out the seeds and peel, or scoop the flesh into cubes. You can eat it plain or mix it into fruit salads, smoothies, or yogurt. And frozen papaya chunks work well in blended drinks, and the freezing process preserves most of the nutrients. Papaya also works in pulses and chutneys, pairing well with ingredients like lime juice, onion, cilantro, and a hint of chili for a savory sweet dish. Papaya seeds contain compounds that also have antimicrobial properties, helping to keep harmful gut bacteria in check. You can grind a few seeds into salad dressings or blend them into other sources. They have a sharp taste, so start with a small amount. In regions where papaya grows naturally, people have long used it as a remedy for stomach upset, skin irritation, and wound healing. When today, we understand more precisely how its enzymes and nutrients help maintain healthy tissues and ease inflammation, which in turn supports cancer prevention over the long term. Number 4, purple potatoes. Purple potatoes stand out with their deep violet skin and rich purple flesh. That color comes from anthocyanins, a class of antioxidants also found in berries and red cabbage. Anthocyanins help lower inflammation and protect cells from damage. In studies, purple potato extracts have shown the ability to slow the growth of cancer cells and to reduce markers of oxidative stress in tissues. A unique advantage of potatoes is their resistant starch, and when cooked and then cooled, the starch molecules rearrange and become less digestible in your small intestine. They then travel to your colon, where beneficial bacteria ferment them. This fermentation produces short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, which nourish the cells lining your colon and help control inflammation. A healthy colon lining is less likely to develop lesions that could turn into tumors. Research on purple potatoes has also revealed that they can target cancer stem cells. These are the small group of cells within a tumor that can regenerate new cancer cells after treatment. In lab tests, anthocyanins from purple potatoes cause colon cancer stem cells to lose their ability to renew themselves. That effect may help reduce the risk that a small tumor will return after therapy. To prepare purple potatoes, you can steam, roast, or boil them. For a simple dish, scrub the potatoes clean, cut them into wedges, toss with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast at 400 degrees, 200 degrees for about 25 minutes. The skins become slightly crisp and the flesh stays moist. You can mash cold purple potatoes with a little milk and butter for a colorful twist on classic mashed potatoes. If you want resistant starch, cook the potatoes, let them chill or serving. Purple potatoes also work in soups and gnocchi. For soup, saute onion and garlic, add chopped potatoes and broth. Simmer until tender and blend until smooth. The result is a smooth purple soup, rich in fiber and antioxidants. Gnocchi made from mashed purple potatoes and flour turn a lovely lavender color and pair well with simple sources such as olive oil, garlic, and parsley. The people who eat purple potatoes regularly benefit not only from anthocyanins, but also from potassium, vitamin C, and fiber. Potassium helps control blood pressure. Vitamin C adds immune support and fiber. Keeps your digestive tract moving. Together, these nutrients help your body maintain a balanced environment where healthy cells can thrive. Number 5, red skin and hundreds of jewel-like seeds inside. The juice inside each seed is rich in allogenins and polycollagens, types of tannins that yield strong antioxidant action. When you chew a seed or sip the juice, these compounds enter your digestive tract and protect cells from oxidation. That helps lower the chance of DNA damage that can lead to cancer. Allogenins also help block tumor and angiogenesis. In laboratory studies, pomegranate extracts prevented the growth of new blood vessels into tumors. In one study of men with rising prostate-specific antigen PSA levels after prostate cancer treatment, drinking 8 ounces of pomegranate juice daily, time rate at which PSA levels increased. That suggests the fruit juice helped keep residual cancer cells from growing aggressively. And pomegranate also supports your gut. When tannins reach the colon, they're broken down by gut bacteria into smaller molecules called urolithons. Urolithons help reduce inflammation in the colon and encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria. A balanced gut microbiome plays a role in immune regulation throughout your body, adding a layer of defense against abnormal cell growth. In cooking, pomegranate seeds add bright color and a sweet tart flavor. You can stir them into grain bowls, rice dishes, or roasted vegetables. In a simple dressing of pomegranate juice, olive oil, and mustard makes a tangy salad topping. For dessert, seeds pair well with berries and a dollop of plain yogurt. Pomegranate has a history of use in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cultures where the fruit has symbolized fertility and health. All right, and today we know that its bioactive compounds act on multiple fronts, neutralizing free radicals, blocking blood vessel growth into tumors, and boosting your gut and immune system. Including pomegranate in your daily meals gives you a natural food-based way to they support your body's own efforts to keep cells growing the way they should. 5 foods, 5 paths: green tea, brassica vegetables, papaya, purple potatoes, and pomegranate. Each bring their own mix of protective molecules. By sipping tea, eating a variety of vegetables and fruits each day, and making simple recipes part of your routine, you give your body a steady supply of compounds that lower inflammation, support healthy digestion, strengthen your immune system, and keep blood vessel growth in check. While no single food can guarantee that you'll never face cancer, combining these 5 foods as part of a balanced diet is a practical science-backed approach. Over time, the smaller effects add up. Your body's natural repair processes get the support they need, and you nurture an internal environment where healthy cells thrive and have normal cells find it harder to gain a foothold. Try incorporating one of these foods into every meal: tea with breakfast, and broccoli in your lunch, papaya as a snack, purple potatoes with dinner, and a handful of pomegranate seeds for dessert, and give your body the tools it needs to stay healthy. And there you have it, 5 powerful foods that can help your body fight against cancer and support its natural healing process. Adding even 1 or 2 of these to your daily routine could make a real difference over time. Remember, it's not just about avoiding disease. It's about giving your body the right tools to stay strong and healthy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips just like this. And let us know in the comments, which of these foods are you already eating, and which one will you try first? But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.